I'm on a bit of a Japanese character kick lately, so let's look at Minerva. Originally heralding from the Master Force series, this Minerva is a retool of the Legacy Elita 1 figure. A figure I didn't get because I already had the Netflix version, and even though I didn't really like that mold's transformation or its alt mode, I think the robot mode is pretty good for Elita 1. This new design didn't really feel like an Elita 1, so when we first caught wind of it getting a Minerva makeover, I was all for it. The controversy of this release lies in how it was kind of a pain in the ass to get. Over here, it was a Walgreens exclusive, which meant you could find 1,000 of her peg warming at a Walgreens toy section, or you would never find it at all. Fortunately, I have a friend who was much more vigilant than I was at hitting the refresh button on the Walgreens website, and he ordered one for me. And thanks to him, you get to sit through a few minutes of me gushing about this toy. Legacy Minerva is not 100% faithful to the original toy. She's not a headmaster this time, but honestly, I'm okay with it. She does evoke the spirit of the original in a lot of ways though. The head sculpt is fantastic and pretty spot on to the anime. The look of this robot mode feels like it was meant more for Minerva than for Elita 1. The blocky forearms and big boots give a younger feel to the character. Since Minerva was originally a Headmaster Junior, this works really well. She effortlessly conveys a can-do attitude of someone looking to do a great job and help where they can. The look of this robot mode is overall very refreshing, but I also love the shoulder armor and how it keeps with the design cues of the original Minerva. It's a fantastic melding of old and new. We've seen a lot more female Transformers lately, but they tend to be repaints and rehashes of the same hyper slim robot modes with giant backpacks that shell form into kinda boring vehicle modes. So this new take is awesome in my opinion. It does a great job of balancing the robot being blocky in places where it should be, but still being sculpted in ways to let you know this is a female character. The best part of this release is its transformation. To further get away from the lazy shell formery, is that a word? It is now, of previous female character releases, this design, well, it just feels more like a proper Transformer. Minerva's robot parts become different things, shifting and unfolding to form a cool-looking emergency vehicle. It's not the most mind-blowing transformation, but I enjoyed it. I think part of the joy just comes from relief that it's different. This mode just fits the character really well. Vehicle mode is a fun, almost dune buggy design. It's got a retro future look that definitely would have fit in with Season 3 Transformers aesthetics. It's a little goofy, a little immature, but it feels fun and right at home with the nature of a Headmaster Junior character. There are a few things I don't like. The feet, for example, just kinda hinge across the back end of the car, and they feel a little cheap. It's also a little frustrating to tab everything in properly, but once you do, this mode is a lot of fun overall. I love that we got this figure. Even though it was a pain to obtain, Minerva is one of those characters I never would have expected Hasbro to give us. Having more representation from Master Force and Victory is only a good thing in my opinion, and it makes me happy to think about what characters will pop up next.